Ahoy hoy everyone in the beautiful world out there. I am the proud owner and primary operator of WizardMark, a worker-owned combination studio. What I mean by combination is that we do comics and we make animation. We'll also venture into other territories. We of course have our sub-labels that more focus on literature, very digestible things. But fundamentally, if it requires a combination of a good script and good art skills, that's what WizardMark is. We are focused mostly on having things be worker owned because how else are people going to make a living these days? Everyone's trying to gouge you for God knows what, and the price for comics is too damn high. We're trying to move against inflation because it makes no sense to price a book that you can buy online the same you would as if you were buying a physical copy. That makes no sense. So, if it's going to be bought through WizardMark as a book, it's going to be cheaper than if you bought a physical copy. That being said, we want to also try and encourage people to once again collect physical media because, well, honestly, even if we get a streaming service out, y'all need to keep the things you like close to your heart in a physical sense because ain't no one should have the right to delete that from your access. I've always loved art because I make art. Because art that tells a story is closer to doing what art is intended as opposed to when art is just seen as an investment. I don't want to see art that just cannibalizes everything from the past, just spit things back out to us. Want to see people with a new and interesting vision get their stuff seen. In many ways, AR reminded us that we have a capacity to do certain things that we think are awesome, but because of certain financial forces, we did not permit ourselves to do it. Like all those dark fantasy 1980s reimagining of X property. That just showed us that, wow, if we really wanted to, we could make a really good movie for a relatively decent sized budget or mid budget that is in that style, and there is a demand for it. There are so many artists out there who can't find work for reasons that are beyond their control, who have obvious talent, and I feel like if we banded together, we can all make something really beautiful and help each other out. Basically, I want to make more work for artists, but that has to require, of course, initially getting people together so that everyone can get paid. Everyone gets paid. That's the rule. This isn't something where all that money stays at the top and gets me a Bentley. I don't want a Bentley. I want to make cool movies. I want to make cool shows. I want to make cool comics. And that means money goes to the people who make it. We need to also be unabashedly and unashamedly ourselves. More off the wall projects, really letting out the creative juices. Before I forget, don't forget to follow us on all the lovely forms of social media. Be seeing you all